My name is Edward Collins. I grew up in California and I went to school out at Eastern. I decided to make Spokane, Washington my home. I lived on a ranch. My ex-wife, her family owned the wheat farm. And I ended up taking a job with the city of Spokane, and that allowed me to be on the ranch and still work in my own private job. I enjoyed the outdoors, the fishing, the hunting, the camping, and just a really good citizen's life where you can just sit back and enjoy all the things that you work for. To be able to come from work and drive out that far and enjoy all the surroundings, just indeed is part of the American dream. A lot of times I had to pinch myself to see if I was dreaming or not. When I got divorced, I became a truck driver. I did that for 10 years. And after the 10 years, my body wore out. I didn't have use of my knees, and my legs are no longer function in the way where I could continue to work the real manual labor, so to speak. My employer at the time, when they downsized, I was out. I had been employed all my life. I'd never been without a job. Of course, when you don't have a job and you can't pay your rent and all the things that go with it, they hand you the eviction notice. I got evicted on the weekend of July 4th. The weekend I left, I had to sleep in my car for 3 days, And of all the people that I had met along the way, I couldn't go to any of them and ask for help because they wouldn't understand. It was hard to believe, I mean, I had worked all my life to keep that very thing from happening, and it came right to me. 2 months of not paying the rent, and that whole 10 years went down the drain, Made me feel about 3 feet tall. And believe me, I tried everything I could legally to get help. I couldn't go to anybody. By avoiding all of that, it put me in a real desperate position. I was set sometimes for hours just wondering how I got myself in this predicament. I never thought about giving up. It came too far to even think about giving it up. I ended up coming to Spokane Housing Ventures. Spokane Housing Ventures to me has been a lifesaver. They came into my life at a time when I really needed the help. When I moved into Clariview South, I had 4 garbage bags of just my belongings, and Kathy at the property even gave me a mattress. That's all I had. That was all I had. When I met one of the Spokane Housing Ventures properties, one of the managers started giving me information that would help me to get my life back in order. They, in return, told me about my retirement programs that were available to me at that age because I was working and ill at the same time, and the state will help you with that. I didn't even know it was available because I never needed that kind of help before. I ended up getting a lawyer that helped me with the disability benefits, and come to find out, and after a couple of years, they decided to pay me all of my back wages for 6 years. Spokane Housing Ventures is a lifeline. It's a terrific place for furthering your life as a senior citizen. They offered the things that I should have had, would have had, and didn't have. And it's first class. It's first class all the way.